what I felt and so I don't compare it to absolutely anyone. But me personally, what I went through was a lot. And somehow to come up on top, then you realize how fucking strong you are. So it's also fuel to the fire. Then, and issues there keep coming, which is life. That shit doesn't stop. But these issues, I think now that I just handle them differently.
Right.
Because of all this shit that I've been through. Otherwise, maybe I would have cracked, James Beard Award and best this, and best that and all this shit and restaurant fool and we're doing good and stuff. But it just doesn't matter that this shit's not easy. You know, that all this is just, I think it's just a reflection of myself and my team, our hard work. It's great because, especially when there's a recognition, because that's kind of like a pause to look back and say like, oh fuck, right after that, once I was kind of like, it was more spiritually and morally, ready to go and look for a job. I was like, okay, I could do that. So I went and I called her Nidra, which she was the former chef at Elway's, and then she was the former. She's the chef now at Table 6. I looked for. I talked to her and I said, "Hey, give me a little job." She gave me a job here working. There's a church here in Curtis. She got a little, and with Heirloom Catering, shout out to them. They had a little catering going. They weren't busy. They were also starting, but she never said no. I was working there like maybe 2 days a week. But to me, morally and spiritually, I was like everything. It's like, oh fuck, and like, I'm back in the game, right? Yeah, that was my thinking. I was like, because I always thought what I had and what I was capable of. It's just like boxing. I just had a fucking knockdown, and I got a fucking hit right in the jaw, and I was just dizzy. But I always knew that I was gonna get back up. That was not fucking question. And then again, if I was by myself, maybe I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
But then having my kid, it fucking changes everything, Then again, all this is for her. I'm not doing this for me or the money. Like, I'm doing this for me because that's what I love and that's my passion. And honestly, you put me in an office and I will probably, it wouldn't end up well. Right. But this is what I do. So, yeah, that's kind of, everything happened so quick.
So when you started this place, were you bringing home like flavors from Mexico City from you growing up, or like any of your mom's type stuff? Or
man, no. Yes and no. Where are you from?
Alabama.
Okay, so I believe that your family, there's like a dish that is always on Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't know, that you try it and it's like, oh, that's what's up. Or you just think about it and it's like, oh, that's what's up. It's in your DNA, perhaps.
Right.
Your taste buds or thermo, however you want to call it, whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
It's same thing to me. All these flavors, I grew up with this. Every Thursday, so then it was a little time when I'm before New Zealand. I'm always I'm not going to school. I'm always out partying. So my mom, then again, single mom, was trying to find a something to bring us together. Me, my brother, and my mom, right? So she started with, and then again, there's a thing in pozolerias in Mexico City. It's a pozole Thursday. You go 2 for 1 pozole. It's just that's what it is. And then having a pozole down the street. Basically, my mom sounds like, God bless you, or fuck you on. But every Thursday at 7, you're here. And, that was a easy task.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, I'd show up.
And at the time it was like, oh, I'm gonna eat for free, and whatever. So now that I'm in this industry, and then all these things that has happened, and end up wanting to open up a concept. And then again, and it's no story in this note, I wanted to open a pozoleria. It's no fucking secret. It's just why I think it's too personal. I'm too attached. And I think corn itself is just the shit. And the fact that when you do pozole the right way, you just not fool someone's stomach, It's when you hear that, oh my God, like my abuelita, like my mom, like I had at my wedding. That's the awards. Those are the awards. Those are the medals those are the shit to brag about,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the answer to your question is, I don't know anything else. It's just these flavors and these concepts. They're just it's the shit that I grew up with and going to, and it's just in me.
It cools you off.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's...
Yeah.
Yes.
You eat hot food all the time.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. It's not really hard. Two things that most American knows. Thailand. Pho. Pho, there's no pho. There's a few pho restaurants in Thailand. They're all street carts. And the heat down there is humid. It's not dry.
Right. It helps you sweat.
And they're busy
to cool
as
you
hell
down.
selling pho bowls. We had lines. But then again, it's a different culture in which I totally understand. And but that's part of my job.
So
yeah.
But we want to be entrenched and engulfed in that. You wanted to be engulfed in like true family and the culture and bring it to the folks in the community where, Machete Tacos is now at this point where they have 6 locations. They don't provide the intimate relationship you have with your tacos that you once did. But like, that's what you brought to the table.
No.
yeah, and he brought down the tradition of 2-for-1 pozole.
Yeah.
But then, so also like moving from like La Diabla to the El Borerro Negro, like was barbacoa a big part of your upbringing?
Yes.
Or okay,
Yeah. So. Yeah. That was a totally a mistake.
happy mistake.
I was a happy mistake. It was it's COVID's fault. It was after all these things, I took a year off, and I had this food truck, this food trailer, that it was just parked there, and then again, I had these many concepts in my head that I wanted to do all of them, and I would like to do them all at the same time, but you need to pick one. So we started slow, and we decided to start the first food truck doing Mexican food from Yucatan, and Yucatan only. So we started that in October 19th, 2019. That was the first snowstorm of the season. Even though it sounds dumb to open up to starting your food truck business in the winter time, to me it was the opposite. I think I was ready to deal with it, because at the end of the day, you're gonna have to deal with the snow down the road. But to me, it was more to get all the nicks down and to get to a feel of the truck before the summertime and all these the good days. That all of my food truck friends, they've been telling me how much money it was there, and it was so great, and low labor, and yeah. Yeah. It's the call is Ixtabay Yucateco. Ixtabay is basically for a lot of people that they know the Weeping Lady, which is an urban legend from Mexico. Ixtabay was the urban legend for the Mayans. But so we opened that in 2019. We were doing good, learning the business. Completely different than a restaurant business. They're not the same thing. Different. Yeah, I was at Advanced Auto Parts. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you remember now? So it's like a silver. That was her first event that started tagging us on social, man. I was like, what is this? I fucking told you. Now I remember you. That's crazy. That is fucking crazy. That was her first event. Yes. Good. Love it.
True fans.
That's awesome, man. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have butchered that. Well done. Well done.
Ixtabay Yucateco was it, and then again. We open Machete, and then what follows, maybe 100,000 places that they do tacos and tequila, right? Which is fine, whatever. Which, I also understand that 80 and maybe 90% of this business is just copycat from other restaurants. It's just part of it. I understand that. But it's easy. In a business, it's hard as it is. I get it. But to me, it's a little bit more than that. To me, it's more personal. And if, at least to me, if there's no challenge, it's just fucking boring to me. Because, once I step down from this place, all these, what's it called, ideas and people wanted to partner up and partnership and all this start pouring. But what I tell them is just there's no passion for me. It's been there, done that. And to me, you just do it for the money. There's no passion. It's going to be, I don't think I'm going to do a good job when I'm not 100% invested in that. So, yeah. So that's the thing. Why? Look, I'm already in a business that's super competitive. So why the fuck I'm going to open a restaurant that sells the same fucking thing? It looks fucking, it is dumb to me. I don't care about your different look. I don't care about your tortillas. You're selling the same fucking shit. That's what it is. Every single fucking restaurant they do tacos and tequila is the same shit. Different vibe and the product. Okay? Most of these places and a lot of places, they work their restaurants in opposite than I do. Like a lot of restaurants, they think about the decor, the cool chairs, the cool plates, and
yeah.
And the food, what else? To me, the food is the backbone of a place. This mezcal that we have here, you can get it over there, over here, over there.
It's better here, though.
But when it comes to food, it's going to be different.
Right.
So, when I'm ready to go and open something up, that's the challenge, to open up a different concept that nobody's fucking doing. Nobody's doing. I don't care if they open more pozolerias. I don't care. I'm not doing that for them. I'm
Right.
doing this for me. This is me and my only. And if